Anybody feel like they have to explain themselves when they know that they really don't have to explain themselves? But they've been silent for so long that they feel like they have to explain themselves. Because, hi. So I'm writing a testimonial to Danielle. She asked me for, recommendations, to write how much she's helped me. And what she's done for me in the past year. If anybody doesn't know, if you're new to my TikToks and my videos, Danielle was my Faces Issue for Confirmation, was my intuitive business coach. She's how I learned how to become a psychic medium. She's how I learned how to channel. She's how I learned how to use my energy. And I guess Spirit was like, it's time. It's time. I can get extremely emotional just even making this video. Danielle brought me my world. She brought me my happiness. She's my savior. Back in 2022, I wanted to commit suicide. I don't know whatever the terminology is that you have to use. If it gets banned, it gets banned on TikTok. And my girlfriend April and my girlfriend Chrissy were the only ones who ever really sat down and asked me what happened in my life back. Like, what actually happened to make that transpire in my life? They were the only ones that ever really asked me. And, people say I talk trash about Tommy, who was my late husband, who was never technically my husband, but I called him my husband because we were together for 20 years. So two significant stories in my life that not many people actually took the time to sit down and ask me, what happened? And only the people who truly, truly know me actually took the time to ask me, what happened? So, if you paid attention to this video and you want to know about my life, grab your tea, grab your coffee, 227. I have valid numbers for alignment. So that's how I know that this message is meant to get out there. Tommy, I know that I am meant to have somebody in my life who is meant to be more than Tommy ever was to me. I am meant to have somebody who is meant to protect me, who is meant to support me, who is meant to be everything Tommy wished he could have been for me. But there's one thing Tommy was for me. Tommy protected me. If I needed Tommy, Tommy was there for me. We were out one night in a bar, and anybody who knows Ida in the group, her boyfriend, can validate this story because he was there. So we were out one night. This is going back to probably 2006, 2007. No, 2007, maybe 2008. We were out one night, and it was me and Tommy talking to our friend Vinny. Danielle's just texted me, the irony. We were out one night, and we were talking to our friend Vinny. And my late girlfriend Tanya, one of my best friends that I lost, her brother was antagonizing me, just being an obnoxious, little brother. And I kept saying to him, Matthew, stop. Matthew, stop. Matthew, stop. Matthew, stop. My Tommy literally pinned him to a wall and was finally enough, like Cynthia said, to stop. Matthew got thrown out of the bar that night. Tommy got sat down and handed a beer because Matthew was just an obnoxious person. But that's how much Tommy always defended me. If I called Tommy and said, I'm in trouble, I need you, Tommy was there for me. If I said I'm going to the hospital, I'm sick, Tommy was there for me. When I finally broke down and told Tommy how much my brother was abusing me. Now, again, if anybody ever sat down with me and knew my story, I met Tommy when I was 14. And Tommy became best friends with my brother, Christopher, the brother who abused me. The brother who used to beat the shit out of me on a daily basis. The brother who, when his friend John punched me in my stomach and knocked the wind out of me, my brother Christopher laughed. My brother, who used to put me in a chokehold on a daily basis, became best friends with Tommy. And when I finally broke down and told Tommy, I want to say I was about 22 years old, Tommy stood at about, 5'7". My brother Christopher was 6'2". Christopher was scared of Tommy after that, because Tommy almost wanted to kill him. I mean, Tommy's dead now, so, he's been gone for 10 years. Tommy and I had a love-hate relationship. We turned into oil and water because he resented me for a lot of reasons because he couldn't fix himself. He didn't know how to heal. He didn't know how to get past the noise of everybody making fun of him because he was with me because of our past. And I found myself in a similar situation with somebody. The irony of that, the name too. Why people feel the need to bash me, I'll never frickin' know, but even at 40, 50 years old, pathetic as that sounds, but whatever. I seem to mirror what people wish they could be, but I digress. Fast forward to me wanting to commit suicide. I was stuck at a time in my life where I had to face those same childhood traumas from my brother beating the shit out of me in my weight loss journey, and Dr. Hirsch, who's my weight management psychologist, said to me, At the precise time I was fighting with my boyfriend at the time. At the precise time I was fighting with friends. At the precise time I was fighting with my boyfriend, my daughter. At the precise time I went through a breast cancer scare. At the precise time I was, not doing good at my job. At the precise time that I had a plethora of shit happening all at once. I didn't have time to breathe, let alone even say to my friends what was going on, and my girlfriends at the time, who were supposed to be my sisters at the time. And two of those women came back at me with childhood traumas I entrusted them with and threw them in my face. And one of them said to me, well, you weren't liked as a kid, so you want to do anything you can to be liked as an adult now. And the other one said, well, I'm tired of babysitting this one. And the two of them went at it to each other, and they were both in horrible places at that time. But be that as it may, they reflected onto me what they were going through. And it was during COVID, and there was a baby shower, and everybody was mad, and I went, there was just stupidity. But the moral of the story is you don't take out on others and what you're going through in your own life. And it happened to me. Then I broke up with my boyfriend, and I really went down a spiral. And me wanting to commit suicide only got worse. But nobody took the time out to be like, are you okay? Nobody ever took the time out to say, do you need anything? Everybody just left me to my own devices. But you know who never left my side? Danielle. Danielle Inatra. How many times that woman could have walked away from me in 2025 because I gave her ample opportunities to walk away from me. And she never did. Not once. Not once did that woman give up on me. I recommend Danielle for anything. She is a phenomenal, phenomenal woman. She's a great leader. She's a great teacher. And she's never once given up on me. I don't pay her anymore. I did her program, and now I'm on my own, getting my clients, building my business, waiting to take the next step with her. I'm about to run out of time. She is the best teacher I've ever had, and I'm blessed that she never once gave up on me. Not once, not ever. Not because I was paying her, because she could have easily walked away from me at any point, and she never did. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful for her. And I love you, Danielle. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, everybody.